It's time for yet another Theme Park Worldwide vlog, and yes, I'm starting it very active this morning because we are here in Sweden at Liseberg amusement park, and we've come for the opening day of Helix, which is the brand new roller coaster just here. I don't have a clue where I'm going, but we're going to find the entrance. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We cannot wait for this coaster. We're one of the first people into the park. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Let's go find Helix. This is it, we've made it. It wasn't quite as far as I thought it was going to be there. As I said, welcome to yet another Theme Park Worldwide vlog. Yes, the opening day of Helix, the brand new Mack Mega-coaster. It's going to be amazing. Look at this, wow. Absolutely fantastic. The atmosphere here is amazing. We're going to be on one of the first ever trains on this ride. I'm getting really emotional. This is it. I've been waiting 2 years for this ride. It's time to ride Helix. Woo! On Helix, absolutely amazing. They just treat us then to a little bit of a fireworks. This is it. It is time to ride Helix. We're one of the first people to ever experience this new ride. It looks absolutely amazing. There's even lights on the train. How cool is that? So I've just come off Helix after 2 years of waiting for it, and wow. Wow is an understatement, to be honest. Absolutely, I'm in shock. In the queue line just was speaking to a really nice Sweden guy as well, who was also an enthusiast, so we shared that first ride, which was really good there. And it was a train full of enthusiasts, which is absolutely brilliant. But while they've all gone on again, obviously I've never been to this park before, so I'm going to go and do Boulder, which is rated one of the top roller coasters in the world. It's an intimate wooden coaster, and I believe it's somewhere in this direction, so we're going to go and find that and ride it. Helix, what can I say about it? Later on in the vlog I'll give an in-depth review. Obviously I've been on it once on the back row, so I want to do it on the front and stuff later on, see what it's like, but it was a really good ride. Let's go and see our next coaster. Helix, wow. Just come off from having 3 rides on Boulder, and wow, what a brilliant coaster. I can really see why that ride is rated so highly in the world out of wooden roller coasters. Such a brilliant ride, especially on the front row there, which is really good. Definitely one of the best rides I've ever ridden. Look at it. Wow. It's nice to ride an intimate woody. That's 2 intimate woodies that I've done recently. Obviously Colossus, oh there she goes, what a ride. Of course this end of the park is very quiet. because everybody's going over riding Helix. We'll be back over at Helix later, but in the meantime we're going to have a ride on their Intamin launch coaster, which is actually called Canon. Let's go on and have a look. Quite good, you know, compared to like Rita and Stealth and stuff, it didn't feel quite as forceful but it was still a good little ride. Probably the weakest coaster I've been on so far, obviously up against you know, a Mack Mega-coaster on its opening day with 2 launches and one of the world's best woodies. But yeah, it was a nice little ride. I can see why they installed it at the time, but now they've got this beauty. I don't think they need that for much longer. But yes, we're now going to go on a classic. As you can tell, it's been less than an hour, and well, we've done so many of the rides already. We've nearly done all the big coasters. So yeah, we're going on this white one here that intertwines with Helix. I believe it's called the Liseberg Bargain or something. I can't even pronounce it, like the Liseberg Bargain. So, I don't know, something like that. But we're going to go and ride it anyway. I've heard some really good things. The people have said this is, when you're a theme park enthusiast, you have to come here to Liseberg and ride this ride. So I'm going to go on it and come with me for a look. Let's go and see what it really is like. Schwarzkopf as well. The classic Liseberg toboggan ride, whatever it's called, because I can't pronounce it. But yeah, it was really good. It was a really good family coaster. It was actually quite forceful, which I wasn't expecting. It was good. It reminded me quite a lot like Nightmare actually at Camelot, which unfortunately is standard but not operating at the moment. You might be thinking, what am I doing now? I'm actually on an escalator. It feels like I'm on the London Underground. But what I'm actually doing is, because this park is built on a hillside, and you go round it on there's escalators to take you up the hill. Look at this. And once we finish this escalator, guess what we go up now to go up to the next bit? Oh, Helix. Another escalator. There she is, look at that. So it's another escalator that takes us up the next level. We're now going to go on Atmosphere, which is a massive drop tower. Gyro drop tower. It's going to be great. Can't wait to do this. So yeah, it's one we look forward to. Enjoying Liseberg so far. I'm really just over an hour into the day. Fantastic. Do love these lifts. Saves your legs a bit. To you guys, I've been on Atmosphere, which is the drop tower Oh wow. Helix, stop distracting me. We're coming up to the launch point actually, which looks like get some good footage as well, which I'll show you in a second. But yes, just been on atmosphere. Everybody said it, you know, that they enjoyed it as a drop tower. It's actually that behind me there. It wasn't anything that special. Probably, you know, the least forceful drop tower that I've been on. No, I wasn't feeling it at all. But what I was feeling was the swing ride, and that's its actual name, I believe, which is basically like Rush at Thorpe Park. You can just see that green tower there. I'll put a bit of footage on your screen for you of it later on in the vlog, because I will be having more rides on it. That was the most thrilling ride I've been on all day so far. It was the most thrilling ride I've been on so far here at Liseberg. But what I do want to say is, oh, that's a nice shot. Look how beautiful this park is and the location. It's such a nice location for a theme park. Built on the hillside. Obviously you can see the big woody boulder over there. You got the flume ride that we've not done yet. You know, and then you got this the white coaster, which I can't pronounce. It's a really beautiful park, probably around the same size as Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and it operates like that as well. You do have a wristband like this. I've got one on because I'm here for 2 days. But yeah, it's like a wristbanded system. What the park do, but it's a really nice park. It's definitely somewhere that I'll be coming back to. I'm sure a lot of you will want to ride Helix. Anyway, we're going to go on to our next ride now, so I will see you in a minute. Actually really enjoyed that. Probably one of the best rapids I've ever done actually. Really nicely themed, and it was quite long as well, but it wasn't long and boring. It was quite rough, some of the sections it had. It was proper like throwing you about, which was really good. I'm going on Spin Rock now. Quite a nice little flat ride that. It was pretty forceful actually. I'm now in a really picturesque area of the park. Look at this. Wow. Theming around here is lovely. There's a ship over there, look as well. And some sort of show venue. Really nice little area. What is going on with that ride? Is it me or is it one of the strangest rides that you've ever seen? It's a really nice little kids area actually, it's quite cool. For any of you credit halls out there who like your little junior coasters, just been on this little one here. It's quite good, a bit like Tammy Tammy. Look at this. Nice little cred, like it. Right, gonna head back up to the top of the mountain now. See you in a minute. Helix. And the ride broke down. This whole cubit here was full about 20 seconds ago. Then everybody just pushed through the exits and went, just because it broke down. Even though it's probably only be a short delay, it's a Mack ride at the end of the day. Look at this now. The ride's broken down, but I've just skipped about half an hour's worth of queue in there, which is good. So I'm going to hold out and hopefully it'll be fixed quite soon. I think it might work to my benefit that it's broken down, skipping all that cattle pen. So it's been a while since I've done a bit of vlogging, because basically I've been going on the same rides again and again and again and getting a bit of haulage going on with the rides. But yeah, I've been on, well, I got on Helix in the end by waiting because it did open. That's where I'm heading again now, by the way, because I've got a fast track to use on that. I've had another 6 goes on Boulder, which is the Woody, which is amazing. Been on Conan again, been on a couple of other things. The only thing I've not done yet is the flume, the log flume, which I am going to go and do after I've done Helix. But it has had a few technical issues today. It's probably had about 3 hours worth of downtime. It's just reopened again from another bit of downtime. So I'm going to head up there now, up the hill again on the escalators of fun, back onto Helix. So I'll see you when we get up there, and hopefully going to get another ride on this beauty. Oh, another amazing ride on Helix there. And quickly, I've just come off this. Basically, they got 2 S&S shot towers. They got this one and that one. However, this one just behind me there, that one shoots you down instead of shoots you up, which is quite cool. I've only been on one of them before. What shoots you down? That was really powerful. That was better than the Intamin gyro drop tower what they've got here, in my opinion. I really enjoyed that. Anyway, moving on. Going to talk a bit about Helix then. Helix, you know, I knew it was going to be an amazing ride, and it is an absolutely brilliant ride. I was thinking, you know, how's it going to be compared to Shambhala? Is it going to overtake my favourite ride? And I'm going to say it hasn't. It's come in my top coasters at number 2 for Helix, which is really, really good considering I've been on a lot of coasters. So it's definitely got to come out here, guys. You seem to like coming to where I go, and you watch these vlogs and you all listen and come to these parks. Come to Liseberg. It's a great park. You can do it in a day if you do want to. Like you say, I've done loads today. I've done about 30 odd rides today here at the park. So you can do it in a day if you do want. If you want to chill, get loads of credits in, then of course come for a weekend like I've done. It's quite cheap to get in. I'll tell you more tomorrow in the second part of the vlog. But yeah, so Helix, a brilliant coaster, absolutely amazing. The reason it didn't overtake Shambhala, I don't know, because it's absolutely bloody fantastic ride, but just like Shambhala is. I would say with Shambhala, I've just got that sort of emotional connection with it, but I would say I have with Helix now as well. It's not very far behind Shambhala, but it's just a really good coaster. Something else that's also made it into my top coasters is, of course, Boulder. Brilliant ride. Okay, I'm on Liseberg's only dark ride. There's loads of flashing lights around me, and it reminds me of Peter Pan's transit system at Disneyland Paris. It's a bit strange, but I quite like it. Feels like I'm at Disney. How magical. Gone very dark. There's Peter Pan. This is a bit strange. Alice in Wonderland. It is Disney. I promise I've not been on it yet today. Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a Disney knockoff ride. why it's on a suspended track, I'm not too sure, because there's no scenery underneath. I quite like it. It's not all about the coasters. I like doing these little rides. Hey, oh, look at this. Don't know what's showing up for you guys there, but I'm going down. I'm going down, I'm yelling timber. Okay, I won't sing. On that note, let's go. Just did Boulder on the back row. Wow, absolutely amazing. That was my 10th ride on that coaster. First time I've done it on the back. And made the airtime on that thing. I'm going to make a big statement and say that is now my favourite wooden coaster. So yes, another of my favourites here at Liseberg. It's a great park, you've got to come and try it. That ride's amazing. I'm going to pop back across in about half an hour's time when it's fully dark so I can experience that once again. We're now going to go and do the classic, the Liseberg Schwarzkopf coaster. It's semi-dark now, the park looks great, look. Really picturesque park. So yeah, we're going to go and do that, and then back onto Boulder, and then over to Helix, ready for the last ride of the day, where it's going to be dark. Park closes 10 PM tonight. Brilliant. Another amazing ride on Boulder there. Absolutely amazing. It's a world-class woody. I've just been checking, it was voted the 8th best wooden roller coaster in the world on Mitch Hawker, which is great. It's coming up to 20 to 10. Now I'm going to head to the top of the Liseberg hill, head up there and hopefully get around an atmosphere again. I've only done it once, the drop down today. I wasn't that impressed, so I wouldn't mind giving it another go, as the views are absolutely stunning here at night. And then we're going to join the queue for the last ride of the day on Helix, which will probably be about a 2-hour wait, which means I won't be leaving this park till gone midnight tonight. But it's alright, my hotel's not too far away. So, even though I've not checked in yet, but it's another story. Right, let's head up to the top on the escalators once more time. So I've just done Atmosphere, the very big drop tower again. It was much better at night, really enjoyed that. I'm now heading to Helix. It's 5 to 10, gonna get in the queue for the last ride of the day on Helix. It's been an amazing day here at Liseberg. It's gonna continue again tomorrow, so I'm gonna go and ride Helix. Here we go. Good morning, it's day number 2 here at Liseberg Amusement Park. This park doesn't open until 12 o'clock today, as expected, because they open later until in the evening. However, I was speaking to a lady at the gates this morning. It's now just gone 10 o'clock and we're in the park. And do you know why? That's because basically this morning they're doing a family and friends day on Helix for all the staff who work here at Liseberg. And you might be thinking, I don't work at Liseberg, how have I come in? Well, I was speaking to her, told her I was an enthusiast, and I'm actually on my own today, and hopefully meeting up with some friends from later on in the day. And she said I can come in, which is really nice. So I'm heading up to Helix now. There's a massive queue of about 2 hours out the front there for tickets, and look at this, empty. So we're heading up to Helix, day number 2, Liseberg. So in that 2-hour session, sorry for not vlogging anymore, I was too busy riding. I managed 4 rides there on Helix, which brings my total to 8 rides, and it's only technically the start of day number 2, because we can't really class that, because that was like a staff event. Really good of the management team to let me in there. They obviously knew that I was an enthusiast from the UK. And said, come in, you know, I've travelled so far, come and ride it. Amazing customer service there. I did 2 front row rides there as well. And my reviews changed a little bit slightly. On the front, I rate that just as highly as Shambhala. You know, it was amazing on the front row. So maybe even a little bit better than Shambhala. So it's a very close, you know, decision there. But I will make one before the end of this vlog. We're now going to Boulder, ready for that, because that should have just opened now. And here we go, day number 2 of Park Liseberg. We're open until 8 PM tonight.
Put your head against the headrest.
So we've just had 3 rides there on Balder in about 15 minutes because it was walk on, because everybody's probably at Helix, and also a ride on the launch coaster Kanonen. We're now going to go and do the classic, the bob, well no, it's not a bobsleigh, I don't know why I keep calling it bobsleigh. It's called like Liseberg Boggin or something, but it's the white one that runs around the mountain here. It's a beautiful day again here at Liseberg. Not that busy either so far, considering the park's you know, open. Like I say, they open at midday here and open up into the evenings, and that carries on throughout the year. And so we're going to go and do the Liseberg Boggin. Here's Helix. Oh wow. Helix is beautiful. It's amazing. Right, we're going to go on the Boggin now. Let's go and have a look. Shouldn't be too busy. When I go to a park, I like to get all the credits in. As you saw there was a kids coaster, but I didn't realise I nearly missed out on a credit here at Liseberg, because there's this one here. It's called Stamp Banan, and look at this. This is one of the biggest roller coasters on the park, probably one of the biggest and best roller coasters in Europe. It just looks fantastic. I can't wait to get on board. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. It's just beautiful. Get me on that ride right now. Now I'm at the top of Liseberg, but no, not an atmosphere. I'm now on the Ferris wheel. Now this thing looks beautiful. I'm sorry that I'm very echoey in here. It's very quiet in here. It would be nice with some sort of nice relaxing music and stuff. But this just shows you how beautiful the park is. You know, you get lovely views all the way across the park. You got Helix down there. Amazing. It's a massive Ferris wheel. I'd say it's probably about half the height of the London Eye, something like that. You get a beautiful view on this wonderful SKF. Really, really nice. And it has some beautiful lighting sequences as well at night. I'll try and show you guys when we leave the park tonight. Right, on to my next ride. Done loads of rides today, and officially I've only been in the park for an hour and 15 minutes. 1:15, because it didn't open until 12, but of course we did have the exclusive rides on Helix this morning, which was amazing. Anyway, let's go have some more rides here at Liseberg. I love this place, it's great. Epic couple of days here at Liseberg. It's a really, really nice park with some really good rides. We're now going on one of my favourites. This ride has made it into my top 5 roller coasters. It's called Balder, the Intamin wooden coaster. It's just amazing, and I'm happy to say it is my favourite wooden coaster I've ever ridden. Before it was Tonnerre Zeus and Boden, a Park Asterix in Europa Park, but no, this is really, really good. Really good quality ride. Here's a little bit of shots of Balder. I keep raving on about Balder. It's just an amazing all-round coaster. We've probably got about 8 main moments of airtime on that. Obviously it's got the standard Intamin seatbelt and also a lap bar restraint on the trains as well, as you would go flying out. You know, it's really just an incredible ride. I mean, just listen to that, listen to the screams. You know, people are absolutely loving it there. We're going on Spin Rock again now, which is the little flat ride just over just by Balder. So I'll see you over there in a sec. just did Spin Rock. Really nice ride there. It wasn't actually a KMG version, it was actually a Zamperla version of the ride, which was interesting. Didn't quite offer the same sort of experience, but the way the restraints were, you got quite a bit of airtime, which was good. Now going on nice rapids again. Beautiful day for rapids. Woo! Hello. Swedish, they love it. Wow, look at this theming in here, it's really nice. Really nice actually. I like all that, wow. I like all these little attractions. We're going on, it's a bit like Screw a Nutter used to be, you know. Takes you over the area and you used to actually, you know, they put pedals on there to make you feel like you're actually pedaling around when it doesn't really do a lot. It's quite nice. Love these attractions. Been on Flume ride, really like that. You know, there's no big drops until you get to near the end, then it goes down one and then it moves along quite fast, then down straight down the other one, which is interesting. But yeah, really good ride. I'm gonna get some food and that now. We've got a couple of hours left to ride time here today at Liseberg. On the Liseberg Bannen, which is the Schwarzkopf coaster. I love this, it's really good. It's just a great all-round family ride, much like most of the rides here at Liseberg. And they're just really good, and even better, no queue. Sunday evening now, a couple of hours till the park closes. Let's have another ride on the wonderful Bannen, or the Liseberg Banana, as I've started calling it now. And after meeting my Swedish friends, that's what they call it. Liseberg Banana, let's go. I'm in some sort of gardens here at Liseberg. I didn't actually realise they had their own gardens, but it's quite nice, it's quite picturesque. And of course I've only come here for one thing, and that's for the view of the coaster, which is coming right now. Wow. That launch is just beautiful, isn't it? Really good, and that's where we're heading up now, up to the top of the hill. One thing to do mention here, when it says 8 o'clock ride close, that is what time the ride will be clear by, unlike parts back in the UK. Well, the Merlin parts like Alton Towers, that is the time that ride will close. Hello! Hello! Hey. That's the time that ride will close. If it's got an hour's queue, then the queue line will shut at 7. So we're heading up there early because we want to get the last train of the day. Look at that, it's beautiful. Wow, Helix. emotional moment. I am now in the queue for my final ride here at Liseberg and my final ride on Helix. It's my 14th ride that I've had in 2 days, which on a brand new coaster is absolutely awesome. What a ride Helix is. Absolutely amazing. The atmosphere inside this queue line as well. It's just fantastic. I'm going to get on my last ride. I'm feeling quite emotional. This is one of my favourite coasters. And that nearly means it's time to end our vlog here at Liseberg Amusement Park. What a trip, what a ride. Helix. There's an empty queue, which I'm at the back of. Last rider of the day on Helix. It's so emotional. It's such a great ride. I mean, you know, it's one of them attractions where you just want to keep going around it again. If I could sit on it all day, I would do. It really is just a special ride. And this part of the soundtrack really just sort of made me feel sad, just like I actually am, because this ride is amazing. I've ended up getting a bit of an emotional connection with it, like Shambhala, and it's just been a great 2 days here at Liseberg. I really want to come back here. It's making me really sad, and I don't normally get really upset, but this is really doing it a little bit. It's a great atmosphere park. It's a great ride, and just Helix. Love it. Absolutely love it. That was just one amazing last ride there on Helix. What an amazing ride, just something really special, and I'm quite emotional leaving this park. It takes a lot to get my emotions running from leaving the park, but Liseberg's been absolutely amazing. It's been a brilliant trip, and yeah, I recommend it to everybody to come out here. It's got some world-class coasters. Boulder's now in my top 5, Helix in the top 5 of course, and the Liseberg Bannon, that's fantastic as well. There's just some really awesome rides at this park, and it's got some beautiful theming as well, like the buildings and everything are great. It's a really good park, right in the city, very easy to get to. If you do want to know how to get here, I'll put a in the description just below here how easy it is to actually get to this park. You fly to Gothenburg City Airport, and there's a shuttle bus from there right into the city. Then it's a 15-minute walk to the park, or get one of the local trams. What a trip. Hope you've enjoyed it here on Theme Park Worldwide. If you've not yet checked it out, Theme Park Worldwide, the show is now online here from Liseberg and also Portland's Park, which is where I'm going to be heading to right now. Back to the UK and back to some UK parks. That is all from me, Shawn Sanbrooke, here from Liseberg. Woo! Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Check it out. Them guys love it. That's right in the spirit. So it's been a great trip. Yes, I am emotional, but there's been some really nice people out here in Sweden. Any of my Swedish viewers, I'm glad you really enjoy it, which is great. Whee! That's it. Woo! Whee! You all like Helix? Helix?
Yeah, Helix.
Helix. Woo! Woo! These guys are crazy, I love it. It's been great, and on that happy note, I think it's time to cue them credits. See you next time, guys, from Liseberg Amusement Park.